Thanks, Ben Jones. Excellent show.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are happy days. These days are share them with me. Goodbye, gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
Put the phone down and switch the radio up. Iain Lee's an idiot.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are ours. Share them with me. These days are happy and free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
OK, so for some reason, about a week ago, I thought it would be a good idea if the shows this week were themed and directed towards different ages. So tonight, it's 18 years and under. Kids, it's a kids special, you know, for kids. I have literally no idea what kids like or what they want me to say. I think we're screwed.
Absolute Radio.
I can see Picture Phil calling in. Picture Phil, we can't take your call. Why do I sound like I'm underwater? What's going on here? Hello? Does it sound like I'm underwater to you?
Are you on the right setting?
Well, I don't know. No, I'm on Leona Graham settings. Her show is incredibly watery. Change me to Russ Williams settings immediately, Robbie. Immediately. The way the studio works, the listener, is that there's a machine that changes out... Greg Burns? Jeez, no thank you. Hello? There we go! Look at that! Now I'm broadcasting from top of a mountain. This is the Russ Williams... What does Greg Burns' setting sound like? Hello? Oh, a bit limp and boring. Yep, that'll be that. There we go, Russ Williams settings. That's what we like. I don't know what's so special about his settings. It turns out it's not his voice, it's the settings on the computer.
Everybody uses Russ's settings.
Everybody uses Russ's settings. So, this is it, dear listener. This week is themed. Tonight it's 18 years and under only. It's kids. Tomorrow it's 19 to 29. Wednesday it's 30 to 39. Thursday it's old people. That's the way it's going to be. Don't worry. We'll get there somehow. Now, I don't know anything... By the way, Eloise is still on holiday. Robbie is here.
Hello.
There we go. I don't know anything about kids. I know they like the Lady Gaga and the JLS. That's all I know about them. The JLS.
What are they?
They're a very popular boy band. They do a song called Put Your Hands Up, and it involves... the dance involves them lifting their shoulders up like this.
So they're not putting their hands up?
I don't know. This is all I know. This is all I know. The time I spent with children recently, and they've shown me the JLS dance, all they've done is the lifting and then the lowering of the shoulders. That's it. So, if you're 18 or under, and normally we kind of give you short shrift, mainly because I've found, Robbie, that a lot of the kids that call up, and they are kids, if you're 18, you're a kid, deal with it. A lot of them are tedious, unfunny, insipid, bland nobodies. But tonight is your night, young people. Don't blow it. Don't blow it, because if you do, there could be serious repercussions for you and the future of the show. 0330 123 12:15 is the number. I was going to have like a quiz, because kids love quizzes.
What type of quiz?
Like a rolling quiz. You remember rolling quizzes they used to do on radio?
Yeah.
Where you'd have like sort of 10 questions, and then someone would phone up, and if they answered one of the questions right, they could then set their own question.
Oh, that's good.
It is good, isn't it? Kids like that. Should we do that?
Yes, do that.
This is we're having a production meeting live on air. OK, well, we need to come up with some questions. There's no prizes, by the way.
Just for fun.
It's just for fun. And kids love fun.
Everyone loves fun.
Everyone loves fun. So we need to... OK, so we need some questions. Question one is the old standard. Who invented Tipp-Ex? You know that one, don't you?
No.
Don't you know that?
No.
Okay, all right. Whose mum invented Tipp-Ex? Everyone knows that.
No idea.
Whose mum invented Tipp-Ex? Okay, that's one. What does the L in JLS stand for?
Do you know the answer?
No. I don't need to, do I? I don't matter. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's just for fun.
It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Can't think of any more questions. This is why it would have been good to have done this earlier in the day when I thought of it. I thought, well, that's quite a good idea. And I thought, oh, no, it's a rubbish idea. And now it's actually quite a good idea. Anyway, if you can answer each of those questions and you're 18 or under, 0330 123 1215, and then you've got to set another question. It's a rolling quiz.
Yeah.
In the phone-in radio, listen, young people, you don't know you're born. Phone-in radio in the 80s, this is what it used to be. All the time, it would be a rolling quiz. Late at night, rolling quizzes all the time. It's you know.
It's never ending. It just carries on.
Well, it's infinite, and it means that the presenter and the producer have to do very limited work. They have to come up with a few questions at the start. We've not even done that. Yeah. And then you do the rest of it. So that's. I once hosted a quiz show on. It wasn't Bravo. It was on some crap UK Play. I think was a channel back in the day. There's a quiz show called Mental, and it should have been called Bollocks, let's be honest. It was rubbish. But it was a music show, and you had 8 contestants and a board with categories like the Beatles, the 1980s, David Bowie, goth music, all that. And one of you go, okay, Robbie, pick a category, and you pick the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
And then you had to pick another player, and then you had to come up with a question about the Beatles for the other player. So the contestants were setting the questions, right?
That's a production nightmare.
Production nightmare. Plus, it was 10 years ago so we had 2 experts in the studio. We had, they were DJs from XFM.
Keith Chegwin?
No, they were on XFM. Who were they? I can't remember their names. I'm sorry, chaps. I'm so sorry. I can't remember their names. It's terribly rude of me. Anyway, but they didn't have... broadband, we had 56k dial-up. 56k dial-up. So someone would do an obscure question about who played the saxophone on the stereo version of Lady Madonna. That's actually quite an easy question. Anyway, and it would take them, we'd stop for 30 minutes while they looked up the answer. It went on forever. It was awful.
Google wasn't even around then, was it?
Google wasn't around then, no. God, I don't know what they did. I think they had to ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
He was incredibly unreliable back in those days. If anyone's got any copies of Mental on tape, keep them to yourself. There's a good lad. Now, so we've got these 2 questions. We'll come up with some more questions later on. But also, if you're young, tell us, what's your beef? That's a young phrase, isn't it? What's your beef? That's what we're playing. Okay, this is what we'll do tonight. Okay. I knew we'd get there somewhere. I hope my boss isn't listening tonight. What's your beef? So if you're a young person, 18 and under, hang on a second. Pitcher Phil, we can't allow you on the air tonight. It's 18s and under only.
It's okay. Pitcher Phil Jr. is here.
Oh, in that case, put him on.
Good evening. This is Pitcher Phil Jr. with Absolute Baseball. In weekend...
Hang on a minute. That's just Pitcher Phil doing the same voice.
Wow.
He wasn't even putting on a different voice. Pitcher Phil? Lazy. No. I'm going to be as strict as I can with these rules. Bearing in mind, we only have 1 call so far. So this may not last beyond 11:30.
And there's no working toilets in the building.
And there is no... You said there's no water. I made a cup of tea.
Yeah, because that's got a little reservoir in it. But once that's gone, it's gone.
Oh, sweet. I'm going to leave it on all night so that Christian O'Connell does not get a coffee in the morning. So, we've got a rolling quiz. We're also asking, hey, kids, what's your beef? And anything else that you feel you want to talk about. 0330 123 1215. Oh, I'll mention the iPhone app in a bit as well. It's very, very good. Speak to you in a second. We'll get there. It's a young person special. That's not pleased Martin Charlton, who says, please stop this absolute drivel. And then he's used 12 exclamation marks. Why would you do that? Man, he's exasperated. Exasperated. There's a word we don't hear often enough these days, isn't it? Exasperated. Let's go to some young people. Robbie!
Hello.
Hey, Robbie, how you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm fine, Robbie. How old are you?
I'm 16.
What year were you born?
I was born in 93.
OK, there we go. That's the age test I'll be doing this evening. So just to make sure to keep you all on your toes. Now, Robbie, I may have bitten off more than I can chew. I am nearly 3 times your age. Not quite. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing a young person special.
Right.
I don't know if I've got what it takes to talk to young people for 2 whole hours without getting really angry with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get angry with young people, and I'm one myself.
You irritate me.
Me or us in general?
You!
Okay.
You irritate me. You really do, because you don't know you're born. Do you know you're born?
No.
You don't, do you?
No, we don't.
See, look, it's 16 minutes into the show and I'm already telling off a child. I apologise, but you do irritate me, Robbie.
Okay.
Okay, and listen, you're the future.
Mm-hmm.
You're the future of this wonderful place we call planet Earth. And I'm just worried that you're going to balls it up even more than we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay? What are you going to do to improve the world, Robbie?
Volunteer.
To do what?
Well, wherever necessary.
I like your attitude. Mm-hmm. What have you got for me, Robbie?
Well, I was just going to say, I'm glad this is the first show of the week, so I don't think it's going to be a fantastic one.
Okay, well, that's good. That's got us everyone on their toes now. Which do you think is going to be the best, or do you think this whole idea is going to collapse at around 11:30 tomorrow night?
No, I think it's going to be good. What are the other categories?
Right, so tonight it's 18 and under. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow it's 19 to 29.
Yep.
Wednesday it's 30 to 39, and on Thursday it's old people.
I'd say tomorrow and Thursday.
Okay, you're not holding up much hope for the elderly.
No.
Okay, Barry from Watford would class as an old person.
Yeah, and I'm saying tomorrow and Thursday will be good.
Oh, tomorrow and Thursday. Okay, so the Wednesday, the 30th. So my people, you think, are going to let you down?
Well, you're the exception to that.
May God bless you for that, Robbie. Hey, listen, you don't have to suck up to me. If you think I'm being an idiot, you can tell me.
No, I don't. I really genuinely like you.
Robbie?
That's what us kids like.
Robbie, have you got an iPhone?
I've got an iPod, and I upgraded just for that. I had iPod OS 2, and I upgraded and deleted everything just for your
So
app.
you have downloaded the app?
I have indeed.
Can I say, people out there listening, the Iain Lee Show iPhone app is available from iTunes and the App Store. It is free. Robbie, how has your life improved since you've downloaded this app?
I mean, it's absolutely wondrous. I can, play all sorts. Should I play some samples now?
Go on, let's have a listen.
All right, let me just... I'll put you on loudspeaker just for this one.
Okay.
How many times have you...
Robbie is doing that. I'm not doing that. Go on, Robbie, give us another one.
Justy, thank you. What's your name?
Robbie, have you found the Easter eggs?
I think Jaffa cakes are lovely because you can either eat them a little bit at a time or eat them in one mouthful if you are greedy.
Robbie!
Yeah.
Do I win a prize?
Shut up, Andre! Have you found there are 6 Easter eggs?
Do I win a prize?
No, you don't win a prize. You just get the chance to use the Easter eggs.
Here's fried Jaffa cakes.
You don't win Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, but wouldn't you treat me if I come all out there?
Well, if you came up here, I would probably call the police.
I think Jaffa cakes are lovely because you can either eat them a little bit at a time or eat them in one mouthful if you are greedy.
Beautiful. Robbie.
Your face.
Oh, God, you shut up, Vinny. Robbie. This is why I hate young people.
Right, hello.
Have you found the Easter eggs?
No.
There are 6 Easter eggs hidden there.
Do you need to connect to the internet to do that?
No, you do not need to connect. The 6 Easter eggs are hidden on that application as we speak. I know where they are. I only knew where one was, but I've worked them out. Robbie here knows where they are. Ben Jones couldn't find any, and he was getting really, really annoyed. Properly annoyed, going, I don't really care. Oh, go on, just tell me where they are. Go on, what do I need to do?
Use fried Jaffa cakes.
You don't win... Right, you can get slapped. You don't win Jaffa cakes, but you do win the pleasure of playing with the 6 Easter eggs.
Okay, that sounds cool.
There we go. So look out for those. Everyone go and download it. Go to the App Store, leave nice comments and nice reviews. I beg of thee. And next week, on Monday's show, all the topics, because it's got topics and votes as well, all of the topics will be on the app, and we're not going to mention what the topics are on air. So if you want to take part in next Monday's show, you need to have downloaded the app.
That's insanity.
It's crazy, Robbie. We're bending boundaries here.
Yeah, go, the mum's coming.
Yes.
This is the Absolute Radio. Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Yeah, this is what young people want, right? It's Big Love by Fleetwood Mac. I know what I'm doing here. I'm as hip as David Kidd Jensen. Oh, yes.
Will, good evening, Will. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Will, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 16.
And what year were you born?
93.
Well done, you passed the test, my friend. What can I do for you?
Just wondering how you are.
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. Well, I've had a good day. I've been up very early. You asked, I'm going to tell you. I've been up since 5 o'clock with the baby, because my wife was working today, so I'm very tired. But we had a nice day. We went for a walk to the park, went and had some lunch in the park. He was crawling around the living room, and then I've been off and done a little bit of work somewhere else earlier this evening, and I'm here. I'm tired, Will, but I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm tired as well.
What have you done? What have you done today, Will?
Today?
Today. Turn your radio off. Turn your radio off.
Okay. Sorry about that. Got up this morning pretty early because I went up to Manchester for the day to watch a football match. So
on a Monday?
Yeah.
There's football on Mondays?
Yeah, it's Sky's new thing, isn't it? Monday Night Football.
Is it really?
With Andy Gray and all his technology.
That's well, Andy Gray. Hang on a minute. I know nothing about football. But so Andy Gray and all his technology, what? And he's playing football all on his own?
No. Basically, what he does, like, he's got technology, so he analyses the game in so much detail, and he's got all these little gadgets, and he can do what's it and stuff like that. So
he can do what's it and stuff like that. This sounds insane. Robbie, are you aware of this? It sounds insane.
What's it and stuff.
And what does his technology allow him to do? Just what's it and stuff.
It allows him to like pinpoint players and show what they should have done and why they went wrong or why they did well and stuff. And stuff you can do by just looking at yourself, but to get paid, to get money worth.
The dream job. And is he like playing FIFA on the Xbox or something to recreate what should have happened?
Oh, no. Basically, they have the camera.
Yeah.
And then they kind of, like, put a red circle around him.
Oh.
And, like, but so it's the real footage. It's like, proper stuff. But it's, like... It's pretty cool stuff.
But they've just got a film of the match, and then they just put a red circle around someone.
No, it's not just that. They like analyse the game, but in quite a lot of depth. But like the game was on today and stuff like that. But I've just driven about, well, not me, but my dad's done 4 hours, and I was just doing another 4 hours back.
Hardcore summer holidays. This is what it's all about, Will.
That's exactly what it's all about.
Well, I don't like football. So, what's your beef?
What do you mean by beef? Because I'm not sure about what you mean by that.
Well, what's your beef?
Well, you know, beef means like a fight.
Yeah.
I have no beef then.
You have no beef? Well, that's lovely. Are you sure you have no beef, Will? You're young. I'm getting a little bit of... There's got to be some beef there somewhere.
Well, you'd probably say I have beef.
Go on, well, why?
Because you said I was like the rudest person.
Hang on, were you? Oh, you're that... Oh, I know exactly who you are. I got a beef with you!
Hang on, why?
You're my beef!
Oh, but I thought we were going to sort it out, weren't we?
Well, let's sort it out like men, then.
Okay, how?
I'm going to give you a dead arm, and if you don't cry, then we have no beef.
I thought we were going to sort it out like men, as in civilised men, and talk about it.
No, not at all, no. We're going to sort it out like cavemen.
That's how we do it that's how the young people do it.
This is how I want to do it, Will. I want to give you a dead arm, and if you don't cry...
I thought it was a young person show today.
It is a young person show.
So are we going to do it young person style?
Well, how do young people do it then? Like have a debate or something?
Yeah, we had a debate about it, like where you went wrong. Mainly, you went wrong most of the time.
Well, where did I? Well, hang on a second, Will. You're lucky you're in a... Is your dad in the car now?
Yeah, he's driving.
You are so lucky your dad is there, because if your dad wasn't there, I really would give you a smack. Right, okay, so what do you think I did wrong?
You were just quite rude.
Oh, were you the maths guy?
I might be.
Oh, you're an... Can't say that, his dad's in the car.
No.
You're an idiot.
Thank you. That's why I say you're rude.
No, I tell you what, because I'm beginning to remember this, Robbie. Basically, I said we could shorten the school day. I can't remember exactly.
And I agreed with you.
I'm talking to Robbie. You are rude because you keep interrupting. I'm talking to Robbie. Shut up. So I said we could shorten the school day to about an hour or something. I don't know. By getting rid of a lot of stuff that was superfluous. This is a few weeks ago. I'm struggling to remember the exact specifics. No doubt Will has taken notes and has drawn a flow chart. I also said that one of the things we didn't need was maths.
Well, have you ever used Pythagoras' theorem?
Of course not. So once you've got past a certain stage of adding up, then maths could be dropped from the curriculum unless you wanted to be a math magician or do something that specifically required maths.
Like what?
I don't know, like being a maths teacher. Perfectly logical, sensible argument. And Will kind of wet his pants about it and was, oh, you can't do that, oh. And then he kept, I wish I had the tape here, because he kept contradicting himself in the way that a young person would do, without any life without any life skills, and embarrassed himself. But he's come back for a second helping. Okay, Will, away you go.
What? If we're going to talk about rudeness, I'll tell you who's most disappointed about. It's like, your show's good and everything, and then most of your callers are really funny and good to listen to. But the people on Facebook are extremely rude.
That's your beef. That's not my fault. I don't ask them to be rude. My responsibility. If they're really, really nasty, I'll block them and stuff. But, you know, what do you expect?
If you're on Facebook, now I haven't got Facebook on me now because I'm in the car, but can you see if I've got much abuse? Because if I remember, they're probably just absolutely slaughtered me by now, and I can't...
Well, do you know what? I am a 37-year-old man.
Yeah, can you check on Facebook for me, please?
No, I cannot do that.
Why not?
Okay, what do you think they're saying on Facebook about you?
This is the most... This guy's an idiot and stuff like that.
Hey, guess what, Will?
What?
You're not that important. They're saying nothing about you.
Well, actually, that's a good thing. I'm pleased about that.
Well, then wonderful. Then there's no problem.
Okay.
But do you not see that you are less important than you think you are? And this is a lesson. This is a lesson that we all have to learn as we grow older. We are less important than we think we are, and I think maybe you've just had your first little feeling of that.
Oh no! I, if anything, I'm pleased. Because I've really...
You say you're pleased, but you're a little bit disappointed as well, aren't you?
No, I'm pleased that your listeners have decided to fuck their ideas up, or your followers.
Yeah.
I can say the other word. Fuck your ideas up and be civilised, real people.
But then see you. This is what you do, Will, and I knew that if we kept you talking long enough, you'd do this. Okay, is you give with one hand and you take with the other. Do you know what I mean by that?
Go on, elaborate.
So you don't know what I mean by that?
Well, I kind of do.
Well, then tell me what you think I mean by that.
Like, I say something nice, and then I kind of take it away.
You say something nice, and then you say something nasty. So you're doing exactly what you're accusing the people of Facebook of doing, which, in fact, they haven't been doing. So in this instance, you're the bully. Yeah. You're being nasty. Now, why is that?
I'm not bullying them.
Well, you are. You're doing what you've just accused them of doing, and none of them have done that. They probably will be now, and they're entitled to, because you've just attacked them unfairly.
Yeah.
Do you see?
Yeah. Anyway, what stuff are you doing for young people on this show, for the young people then?
Well, I'm indulging rude idiots who don't listen to what we say, and when they lose a conversation, they start talking about something else. That's what I'm doing tonight.
What are the topics, though? Like, what
well, one of the topics is we're allowing rude people to come on and then have conversations, and then when they lose the argument and they move on to something else and they try and talk over me, that's what we're doing tonight.
For you, that's really, really creative and...
Thank you, Will.
That was sarcastic.
Oh, that was sarcastic. Sorry, I didn't realise. And so was I when I said thank you.
Yeah. What are the topics? Like, something about, like, a rodeo or something like that?
A rodeo?
A rodeo?
Yeah, I heard something like that.
A rodeo?
How are you going to do that?
You said something about your beef earlier, and then something else. I don't know, rodeo was the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay.
How are we going to have a rodeo in the studio?
I don't know. Should we try?
I don't know, Will. No, I really don't know why you listen.
What? Listen to what? The programme?
Correct.
But I think it's really, as I said earlier, it's really funny. Callers are great. You're great most of the time and stuff like that. And I enjoy it. And I enjoy phoning.
Okay, they're being rude about you on Facebook now.
Well, tell them...
I won't. No, I won't, because I'm a 37-year-old man, Will. I'm not a 15-year-old schoolgirl.
Well,
so I'm not going to tell them.
Tell them to buck off, yeah? Buck for V, yeah?
You can't do that, Will. You've just got yourself banned, mate.
Oh.
You've just got yourself banned, because you can't do that.
Yes, yeah, with a B, mate.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
Why not?
Because you're trying to do a clever swear, and you can't do that, Will. There are rules on the radio.
You're breaking the rules yourself.
Okay, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to let you go because you're quite dull, but thanks for calling.
Cheers.
Ta-ta. I knew this would be a bad idea. Can you do better than him? I mean, he's just a numpty of the greatest proportions, isn't he? Dad driving him back from Manchester. I'm sorry. You've got a numpty for a son. 0330 123 1215. I do like a good argument. That was not a good argument.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Well, I was worried that tonight's show would be a little bit flaccid, dear listeners. It's an under-18 special, 18s and under, so 18-year-olds can call up. But it's been all right. It's had a little bit of spark to it, which we quite often don't have when it's older people calling in. Maybe this is the way forward. I mean, Will's a muppet, but it was fun, that, wasn't it? I enjoyed that. Scott's in Castleford. Good evening, Scott.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Scott. How old are you, sir?
16.
16 years. What year were you born?
1994.
Well done, well done. OK, Scott, what can I do for you?
I'm just saying that I've been listening to you since LBC and...
Jeez, really? That was years ago.
Yeah, like when I was 11.
Wow, well done you.
Yeah, and Bill Buckley did the rolling quiz back then.
Bill Buckley did the quiz. Tommy Boyd used to do a rolling quiz in the 80s when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's a standard, safe bit of practice that works and is good news. Do you know the answer to any of the questions?
What's the questions again?
Whose mum invented Tipp-Ex?
No.
OK. And what does the L in JLS stand for?
I hate JLS.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if it stands for anything. I could be on a hiding to nothing with that question.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Justin Bieber as well.
Yes, apparently he's got a tattoo.
Has he?
And if you ask him about the tattoo, he walks out of interviews. Now, I don't know if this is true, but that's a story that's going around. I don't think it's libelous, particularly, to say someone's got a tattoo if they may not. But that's the story that's going around. I do, do you know I've never heard a Lady Gaga song?
No.
I've heard bits of them. I know she does one where it sings about paparazzi, but that's all I know, really.
Yeah.
She's very mucky. Anyway, Scott, was there anything specific?
No, I was just ringing to say that, and I was going to give you a question if you wanted another one.
Well, you can. This is the thing, you see, with the rolling quiz, Scott. You can only give a question if you answer a question.
Okay.
Have you got a beef with anyone?
Justin Bieber.
There we go, Scott. You've said it. You have a thing against the Bieber, and that's fine. What's this? Ryan.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Whereabouts are you from?
Middleton.
How old are you, Ryan?
17.
Well done, well done. Okay, you're officially the oldest caller we've had this evening. How does that make you feel?
Old, very old.
Old, very... Do you feel old at 17?
Oh, yeah. I'm going home to my bed now.
Yeah. Hey, on Sunday night, I was in bed by 8:15.
Liar.
No, it's true.
I don't believe.
Honestly, it's true. I did then send some tweets. I had a weird... I'm on Twitter, by the way, kids. I don't know if you knew. At Iain Lee. And all weekend I've been banging on about this blooming iPhone app. If you've not got the iPhone app, go and download it. It's very good. But...
I have it. I've got it here.
It's good, isn't it?
It's all right.
It's all right for free.
For free, yeah.
I'm going to update the topics, and we'll try and do a vote as often as we can, and we're going to update the app in a couple of months and add some new bits and pieces, so that's all good. But... So some woman said, if you retweet my business, I'll say nice things about your app. So I retweeted her business, which I never ever do that. And I thought I would for this woman. And then she wrote back saying, thanks for that, your app's brilliant. By the way, I'd go out with Barry from Watford. So I tweeted back to her, you're a weirdo, or weirdo. And then she sent me this very stroppy email saying, could you please delete that post? I think it will be detrimental to my business. You were very rude about me. I don't know why you've been rude. I've just said nice things about you. I'm thinking, what have I done? All I've said is you're a weirdo in a nice... A weirdo is a term of endearment, surely.
Oh, yeah, nice type of weirdo.
Anyway, so she got very stroppy. I wrote back a stroppy email saying, up yours, Dolores. And deleted her tweet about her silly business, which is photographing dogs. That's very naughty. But anyway, moving on, because you can't say that. It's very naughty. Anyway, what do you want?
Nothing really.
Oh, well, there we go. Well, we've done that. Can I just say, of course, that what he just said was completely untrue about the lady, and I'm sure she's absolutely wonderful, if slightly bonkers. Zach is in Caterham. Good evening, Zach.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Zach.
You all right?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Oh, by the way, I was born in 95. I'm 15.
Well done, sir. We've had no young ladies calling up this evening, and I don't want this to become just a boys' thing. You know, I'm aware that this show is skewed toward the gentlemen, and we will be having a ladies' special, a whole week of ladies' shows soon. But if there are young ladies calling, 18 and under, do call in, because I want this to be inclusive.
Yes, and I was just going to say, the radio is not, I repeat, is not for talking. The radio is for arranging times and dates to go out and settle scores with your callers who give you beef.
Wow. So what is this, Zach? You're saying I should start a punch-up club? Fight club. That's the thing, isn't it? Fight club.
Yeah, I think you should. And I think you should... I think the club should be led by Barry from Watford.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I can kind of...
Oh, goodness! Oh, I forgot to mention it. Robbie, you should have reminded me.
It's too late now.
Barry from Watford will be on stage in, 2 minutes. If you're... Zach, are you anywhere near the Edinburgh Festival?
No.
Oh, no. If anyone is anywhere near the Edinburgh Festival, he's live on stage at the Hard Rock Cafe, in about 2 minutes.
Do you know what else we've forgotten as well?
What?
The podcast.
Oh, forget that nonsense. We'll deal with that later on. Zach!
Yes, I'm looking at your app now, and I've got to say, it is pretty good. I think there's enough on there to actually have an argument with Andre.
Yeah, okay.
Just you know, if you're ever feeling lonely and just decide to have an argument with Andre.
It's good to have an argument with him. I mean, I get to argue with the real him.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying enough. But now everybody can have an argument with Andre.
Exactly. You get the real Andre, we get the recorded Andre.
Zach, what would you like to see in version 2 of the app?
Probably clips of, I don't know, clips of inside the studio or whatever you do, like when you did the football.
Oh, like video clips?
Yeah, video clips.
Yeah, we could put some video on. The video, then it suddenly becomes quite big memory, though. And
it does.
It becomes a bit harder to download, but not impossible. Have you found the 6 Easter eggs yet?
No, I have not. I have actually been looking, since you said it, I've been looking.
Have you found any of them?
I found a thing, which was, I think it was at the very bottom of Barry from Watford, where it says bonus Dave 1 and bonus Dave 2.
That's not, shall I give you, here's one of the Easter eggs. Hang on a second,
Okay.
Let me just, here we go, here's one of the Easter eggs.
I'm a cougar.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, oh.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, it's on the sound, and here's one more Easter egg, hang on.
I'm a cougar.
Oh no, hang on, it's the same one, hang on.
I'm a cougar.
Oh no, that's the same, here we go.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Easter eggs.
Where is that?
Oh, Zach! Wouldn't you like to know, sunshine?
I would.
Well, I ain't gonna tell you. You'll just have to try and find it yourself. Thank you very much for that. So, yes, Robbie, what's happened to the podcasts?
Well, there's been some problems.
They got mash up.
Yes, Absolute Radio 90s is on the podcast as well as us. Because there's a routing issue, which has caused the audio.
Don't start talking technical gubbins. Basically, it's gone mash up.
Yes, it's gone mash up. And also, the Best Bits podcast can't be uploaded either. Because if I do, we might go off air.
Oh,
so I'm going to try and sort it out tomorrow with the other engineers.
Okay, well then let's keep checking, kids, and the podcast will be up at some point. Chris Miller.
All right.
Hey, you're the guy that's written a book that is based on my life story.
A little bit.
Ish. How's the book going, man?
To be honest, I've been in Kefalonia for the last week, so I haven't really looked at it.
Ooh, Kefalonia, one of the posh Greek islands.
Not really, we got a cheap deal.
Oh, okay. Well, Kefalonia's nice. That's, of course, where they filmed the awful Captain Corelli's Mandolin. And doesn't every cafe let you know that Captain Corelli was filmed there?
Oh, yeah, we went to about 5 cafes that were named
Captain Corelli. Of course, they're all named Captain... I mean, Kefalonia is one of the most beautiful Greek islands, and it's lovely. Yeah. But everything is Captain Corelli themed, and which is a terrible, terrible film. I've been told.
Is the mandolin there?
The mandolin is there on display. It's a golden mandolin, and it's in a wonderful museum called Captain Corelli's Museum. I don't know. Chris!
Yeah?
You've called... No, hello. You sound surprised to be talking to me. You called me, didn't you?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. It's getting kind of late. It's Monday. When do you lot go back to school?
I actually don't know. I've got my results on Thursday, so I'll find out then.
GCSEs?
No, A-levels.
Oh, A-levels. You get them on Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And what do you need?
I'm hoping for an A in English because that's what I really want to do at uni.
Yeah.
But I think I ballsed it up, so I'm a bit nervous.
Well, using language like that, you would certainly have, as you say, ballsed it up, Chris. I remember being terrified. You can say balls up, yes. I remember being terrified when I got my A-levels, and rightfully so, because I ballsed them up completely. And I had to go back to college for a year and do some more A-levels, and I pretty much ballsed those up, but I did one quite well, and that was enough to get me into uni, used to be a poly, and doing a made-up performing arts degree, which has ultimately led to me being here. So me muffing up my A-levels the first time, Chris Miller, meant that I wouldn't be here if I hadn't muffed up those A-levels.
All right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Learn from your mistakes, basically.
Well, no, what I'm saying is nothing is a mistake. Everything, happens, and it happens for a reason. If I had done my A-level successfully, I would have gone to teacher training college, and I would probably be a teacher.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, exactly. And I may still go back to doing that. There's part of me that's thinking jacking all of this in one day, cashing in all my chips, doing I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, getting the money, paying off the mortgage, and then going and do that. And I may do that one day. But by failing my A-levels the first time, it led me to be here. And if I hadn't failed my A-levels, I wouldn't have met my wife. I wouldn't have my... all of these things kind of happen for a reason. So what I'm saying is, Chris, if you muff it up, don't worry.
All right.
But worry a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything else?
Yeah, I've got the answer to the Tipex question.
Oh, yes, here we go. Whose mum invented Tipex? I can't believe we're doing a rolling quiz. This is unbelievable. Yes.
Basically, Tipex was formed as a company after the actual correction fluid was made in 1951 by Betty Nesmith.
And who's her son?
I don't know who her son is.
Oh, no, the question... No, Chris, you've muffed this up. If you answered an A-level question like that, you'd get 0%. The question is, whose mum invented Tipex?
Well, it's someone with the surname Nesmith.
Well, if you were any older, sir, you would know the answer to that, but you're wrong. Aaron.
Ian, hi.
Yes.
Beef. I don't know what it means.
You are the poshest child I've ever spoken to.
I know. Now, people say I'm posh. I'm not posh. Honestly, I'm not very, very common.
Father, they're accusing me of being posh again. But I'm not posh. Well, I'll be going on a hunt tomorrow, Father. You do sound incredibly posh, Aaron.
Well, there was a woman on Talksport.
Are you drinking?
Drinking? Well, I just finished the last of my tea.
Well, don't drink while you're talking to me.
Oh, sorry.
That's rude.
Sorry, but there was a woman on Talksport who said I sounded like a common lout. Anyway, so people say I act like an adult.
Story.
Is there any women on Talksport?
They do phone up. I was turned it on the radio on at 4 o'clock in the morning, actually, and I heard a woman who used to phone me on LBC, and I can't remember her name. Absolutely bonkers. Anyway, yes, go on.
People say I act like an adult because I drink tea, not Pepsi, read The Observer...
Hang on a bit. Did he just say Pepsi?
Pepsi, yeah.
No one says Pepsi.
What's wrong with Pepsi?
Pepsi's a great drink, and it's my favourite of the colas, if I'm honest.
Yeah, mine as well.
But no one says it. Everyone says Coke. No one... Shut up. No one says... No one says, can you get us a Pepsi? They always say, can you get us a Coke?
However, if you go into a chain pub... Yeah. And they only sell Pepsi. If you ask for Coke, they go, "It's Pepsi." Is that okay?
Yeah,
so if you ask
right.
Pepsi
You're
first,
correct. You're correct. Yes, you're correct.
And that's better.
What was Tab?
Now Tab was Coke, but it was clear. But it actually tasted of Coke.
It tasted of what?
Coca-Cola. I'm trying to lose the accent.
No, go on, say it one more time.
Coke.
Let's say it properly. Your silly voice.
Coke.
Sounds rude, doesn't it? Anyway, yes, Aaron.
Oh, can I just say, out of all the soda drinks, I prefer Dr. Pepper.
He's just called them soda drinks!
What about Mountain Dew?
What century is Aaron from? More records after this.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight. Except Fridays.
In this farewell, there's no blood.
It's different age groups. Tonight it's kids 18 and under. Tomorrow it's 19 to 29-year-olds. Wednesday it's 30 to 39-year-olds. And Thursday it's old people. And by the end of the week we'll know definitively which group makes the better phone-in callers to a radio show. Or something. I don't know. If you've just tuned in and you're 18 or under, you can give us a call, 0330 123 1215. We're doing a rolling quiz, because that's always...
It's always good, a rolling quiz.
It's a little bit of fun. And we're asking whose mum invented Tipp-Ex and what does the L in JLS stand for? Some people have sent in the answer for what the L in JLS stands for, and I can't believe that's true, but we've had 3 or 4 people saying the same thing, so it must be.
Let's have a look. In the old inbox.
In the old inbox. Also, if you just tuned in, the iPhone app is available now. It's free. You can get it for the iPhone, the touch thing, and the pad thing. Yes, it's free. Go to the Apple Store. What's it called? iTunes Store. I'm such an old man. Go to the Absolute Radio section, or type in Iain Lee, or go to the App Store and type in Iain Lee, and you'll get it. Download it. Please leave nice comments. 5-star reviews, please. Although I was told some people today couldn't leave 5-star reviews. They had to leave 4-star.
Why?
I don't know, but a few people emailed me saying I can't leave a 5-star, so I've left a 4-star. I hope that's all right. It's not brilliant, but it'll do. But so go and download it, I beg of thee. And on Monday's show next week, the topics are only going to be revealed on the iPhone app. So if you haven't got the app next week, then you won't be able to take part in Monday's show. It's as simple as that. Someone has put some Frank Sidebottom stuff up on eBay, and the money's going to go to Great Ormond Street, which is a charity I support very much and will be great. But I'm going to find out a bit more about it. But I was looking at an auction today, all of the lost stuff from the TV series Lost.
Yeah, like the props and stuff.
Everything is up for auction this weekend. And
Even
I say everything, not the sand. But for example, if you saw the programme, the Ben's hieroglyphic door that was hidden in his basement that would lead to that's up for sale. Bits of the aeroplane. All of Locke's wheelchairs.
With a production company going bust or something.
Well, they're going to make a fortune. I was going to I've never really bid on these things before. There was one thing I wanted, was Daniel Faraday's notebook. Means nothing to most of you. But I thought, I'll have a look at that. Minimum bid, $1,000.
Wow.
No.
Is it for charity or is it for...
It's for them. I don't know, maybe it's for charity, actually. I'm not sure. But everything, all of the costumes, everything. I've got to get a piece of that pie, surely. I have to get a piece of that pie.
But surely you've earned some for free if it's not for charity.
Well, they won't give me a... I was trying to put a bid on Naomi's satellite telephone, which is expecting... Now, I've never been to an auction before. They say it expects to get between $200 and $300.
But that's nonsense.
That's nonsense.
You've seen cash in the attic.
Yeah, it always goes for... I put this painting up for £50. It goes for like £200.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to put a bid in for Naomi's telephone. I'm tempted.
Is it a real satellite telephone, though?
No, of course not. It's a prop. Doesn't do anything. But it's the one that she had. It's the one that Jack used to call the ship at the end of season 4. It's a big thing, man. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted. But then I tried to log into the website and register, and for some reason it said, we'll send you an email in a few minutes, and then you click... And then it never sent me an email. I might have been blacklisted.
Is it in your spam filter?
I've been checking my spam filter. All it's in there is, I can't say because we've got young ears listening this evening, but it's filthy stuff in my spam filter. Filthy. So I'm tempted. You can get that phone call if you want. I'm tempted to bid on. Are you going to be bidding on the Lost stuff? Is anybody? It's all very, very, very expensive. But if it's in dollars, then that's like play money, isn't it? That's not real money. I'm tempted to bid on Naomi's phone, and I might. I don't want to bid on any of the costumes because they won't fit me and they'll just sit there and I won't use them. But I'm very, very tempted to have a little biddy bods on something. But did I just say biddy bods? Yeah, I think I did. I'm tempted. Let's go to Molly in St Albans. Good evening, Molly.
Good evening.
It's taken an hour, but we have a young lady calling us. Molly, how old are you?
I'm 13.
13 years old. What year were you born?
1997.
Well done. Congratulations. You can come through into our secret elite club. Have you been listening all evening, Molly?
I have indeed.
Have you enjoyed hearing people of your generation calling in instead of boring old drunk people?
Yes, I do. I think people say they don't like it, but secretly they love it.
I think it's gone better than I thought. We had a nice little argument with Will, which is always fun, having an argument. We've had. It'll be nice if we got more girls calling in.
Yes, always got to have more ladies.
You're right. We're going to have at some point in the future, and I don't know when, because I want to try and get a guest for each night. We're going to have a whole week of shows for ladies.
Sounds good.
It does sound good. I'm worried though. What kind of guests do you think, as a lady, you would like to hear on a show for ladies?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Would you have a think and let me know at some point in the future?
Yeah, I will.
Because I'm worried because we get the listenership to this station. It's sort of half men, half women, a little bit more men. Okay, but this show, it's 75% men, and that's not good. I want to try and balance it out a bit more and make the show less blokish, and I want more ladies listening. So have a think, Molly, and maybe give me a call in next week or something.
Okay.
Anyway, you've called in this evening. What have you called in for?
Well, I know what the L in JLS stands for.
Okay, now this is the JLS. Are you a big fan of JLS?
I do. Yeah, I do. I really like JLS.
What's their song? Put your hands up, or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And is it? Am I right that in the video they just like lift and they raise and drop their shoulders? That's the dance.
Well, pretty much.
Okay, well I can do the JLS dancing, kids. That's what it's all about. Molly, if you like JLS so much, why do you listen to Absolute Radio, a station that is probably never ever going to play JLS?
Because I like the callers, and I think this show is the best.
There we go.
Show ever.
This is it. This is it, Robbie. You see,
this is solid gold.
Molly,
this is Sony Award
winning. This is Sony Award. Molly is 13 years old. Okay, and this is it. We get them young. We implant in their brain that this is a good thing. She doesn't know this is utter rubbish. She doesn't know there are professional DJs on at the moment doing much better shows than this. But we can brainwash her into thinking this is actually good radio.
There's Radio 1. But all they ever play is drum and bass.
Drum and bass. Rubbish.
Exactly.
OK, Molly, what does the L in JLS stand for?
Lad.
So what does the whole thing stand for?
Jack the Lad Swing.
Jack the Lad Swing. Now, that's a pretty silly name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Jack the Lad Swing. Well, listen, I didn't know that was the correct answer, but loads of people have texted it in. So, Molly, well done, you've got the correct answer. You now get to set a question yourself.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the quiz,
It's a rolling
Molly.
quiz.
It's a rolling quiz.
Oh, sorry.
So, what question would you like to set?
Could it be, like, any question at all?
It could be any question in the world.
Oh, okay. Got to think of a good one.
Do you want to? I tell you what. Do you want 3 minutes 44 seconds to think of one?
Okay.
Because if I play Elvis Costello now, you don't know who he is, do you?
I've heard of him.
He's quite good. He's a bit hit and miss. He's not as good as everyone says, but this is quite a good song. At the end of that, I'll come back to you. Bam! You can come straight in with your question. How about that, Molly?
Yeah, sounds good.
Excellent work. 0330 123 1215. Molly is about to set us a humdinger of a question. Here's Elvis Costello. Okay, we're getting ready for Molly's question. We're going. Hang on. 6 seconds left. 3 seconds. Molly, what's your question?
What is the 7th largest city in the world?
Oh, she's good, man! I was expecting nothing like that. Okay, what is... I'm going to write this down. What is the 7th largest city in the world? Now, Molly, do you know the answer?
No.
Brilliant! I was about to hand you over to Robbie and he was going to take the answer. This is brilliant! Oh, OK, Molly, well, listen, thank you very... Hang on. Adam?
Yes?
You knew the answer to the JLS question.
Yeah, I had the JLS answer.
Oh, we had it, man. Molly just gave it. Lad, Jack the Lad swing.
I had an awesome next question as well.
Oh, well, you can't... Well, OK, you've got 2 questions here that you could have a go at.
Well, the Tipex, I had the same answer as the person before with the secretary.
Whose mum is Betty Nesmith? Betty Nesmith is somebody's mum.
I don't know.
OK. What is the 7th largest city in the world?
I don't have the internet. Oh, God.
Well, I got to know that one. That's an easy one.
Sorry, Molly, what was that?
I just said, you got to know that one. That's easy.
The seventh largest city in the world?
Yeah, I was joking.
But you don't even know it.
No, I know, I was joking.
Don't start winding him up. You've already stolen his glory by stealing the JLS question from him.
Are we going by population or by size?
We're going by population, aren't we, Molly?
Yeah.
We're going by population. Do you know the answer, Robbie?
Well, I'm just double checking.
Listen,
you could Google it.
I think that's what he's doing. He's not going through his list of cities. But listen, we're not giving away any prizes. It's just for fun. So Ofcom can stick it.
I've got the answer.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Well, Adam, do you want to have a guess? The seventh largest city in the world.
Can I ask for a clue? Can I say, is it somewhere in America?
No, you can't ask for a clue. What do you think this is? This is a rolling quiz. This is very serious.
Somewhere New York.
You're saying New York is the seventh largest? You're bonkers. I'm going to have a guess.
Wait, you do it by population. It's like...
Well, we're doing it by population. I would say it's the seventh largest city in the world. It's got to be India or China.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you've just rattled that out. Okay, well, that's a good. Well, Adam, I'm afraid we can't let you ask your question.
Oh, shame.
It is a shame, and I'm tempted to let you, but I'm not. I've got to play.
You said you needed about 10 so then people could answer.
Yeah, I'm not being funny, mate. That was 80 minutes ago. There's not much left of the show now.
You have to play by the rules.
You've got to play by the rules, Adam, and those are the rules of the rolling quiz.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Molly. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Is it Mark Crosley on at one tonight?
Yes, it is.
Crosley's back in the building. We've got another 40 minutes of this nonsense, dear listener. If you're 18 and under and you want to give us a call, 0330 123 1215, press button 1. You speak to Robbie, who's here instead of Eloise for the next couple of days, and then he'll call you back. So it won't even cost you that much money, OK? It won't, if you've got a little bit of credit, don't worry. 0330 123 1215. We've got a brilliant song. This is one of my favourite songs coming up after these adverts.
This is your Absolute Radio.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
This next song, I'd forgotten that this song is brilliant, and I love this song. And I got so obsessed with this song, I downloaded every different version. There's a brilliant version. There's the original version we're about to play in a minute. There's a brilliant version by what was the band Belinda Carlisle was in? The Go-Go's. Go-Go.
I can't remember.
The Go-Go. I can't remember the Go-Girls. They were all a bit mucky. What were they called?
Bananarama?
No, not Bananarama. Although this is Fun Boy 3. What was Belinda Carlisle? There's a quiz question. There we go. There's a quiz question for you, 18-year-olds and under. What band was Belinda Carlisle in? Although I think I've just said the answer. I don't know. And there's also a version by some pop star. I can't remember her name either. Anyway, this is the original and it's brilliant.
Surprise. Can you see them? See right
Duff. I know.
Hilary Duff?
Yeah, she did a brilliant version of that. Brilliant. I've left my iPod at home. If I had it, I would play you a bit of it now. It's surprisingly a brilliant version. Under 18 special, Amelia.
Hello.
Hello, Amelia.
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting tired now. My legs are aching. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I want to go home and eat and then go to bed and never wake up.
Are you not sitting down, though?
I am sitting down, though, yes.
So your legs are tired.
But you can still have achy legs. I've been awake since 5 playing with a baby. I've been chasing a baby everywhere. Those guys those guys are crazy, crawling and everything.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, exactly. Anyway, Amelia, what can I do for you this evening?
Well, I suppose... Why do you assume that everyone my age listens to JLS? Really?
I don't think I did assume that everyone your age listens to JLS.
I think you did at the start.
Well, most of people your age do.
Not really.
Yes, really.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
But you aren't my age. So.
I was once.
Yeah, but you're not when JLS were around.
But how old are you?
15.
There we go. No, well, I would say like 13-year-olds listen to JLS more.
Yeah.
Correct. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine.
There we go. I think I won that one.
Damn.
Do you want to answer one of these questions?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your phone? Your phone's all crackly every time you speak.
Really?
Correct.
It's a terrible phone.
I know.
And it's also on private, and it doesn't work ever.
Your Irish accent is coming back.
Really?
Yep.
And that's ironic, because I'm going to England, in 2 days.
It's not ironic. Okay, so whose mum invented Tipp-Ex?
Michael Nesmith.
There we go! You're straight in there! You're straight in there! Do you know who Michael Nesmith is?
The guy in the Monkees.
Some guy in the Monkees, the greatest
No,
pretender.
they were my favourite band ever.
What do you mean they were your favourite band ever?
They were my favourite
They
band
are
ever.
still. They are always will be my favourite band ever. The Monkees are always number one. I won Mastermind.
Are the Monkees a bit like JLS though?
No.
Yeah, Monkees. Well, the Monkees are a little bit like JLS. They were sort of manufactured and put together, and hyped.
But they can sing.
Well, people would say that JLS can sing.
Oh, they can't.
And not all of the Monkees can sing. Anyway. I won Mastermind answering questions on the Monkees, and that has got me invited to the Celebrity Mastermind Champion of Champions. Thank you very much. Over and out. Well, Amelia, you get to ask... Rolling quizzes are great fun.
I love rolling quizzes.
I love a
Can
rolling
we do it
quiz.
all week?
Maybe we should do a rolling quiz all week. It's quite good fun. Amelia, I do hope Mr. Grace isn't listening, though, because this is not what he pays me buckets of money for.
Yeah, but rolling quizzes are right up his street, I bet.
Oh, yeah, they probably are, actually. He probably likes a good rolling quiz. In that case, I hope he's listening. Amelia, you get to ask a question now.
I'm going to be terrible at this. Okay.
Can I just say, kids,
yes.
Right, why is everyone surprised that they get a question right, then they have to ask a question? That's the only rule of the rolling quiz. You have to ask a question once you've got one right.
Are we just stuck in the 80s?
Yeah, we are stuck in the 80s. Amelia.
Yes.
You have to ask a question.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, dear. This isn't going to go well. I'm terrible at asking questions.
But what? You've been on the phone for 32 minutes.
I was thinking the whole time.
Of a question?
Yeah.
You couldn't come up with one question in 32 minutes of phoning?
No.
This is why I worry about the future of the world. If this is what we're dealing with.
Do you remember Brain Box? Those boxes of questions?
No.
They were about this high and this wide, and you flip them over like a colour chart, and they all had different questions.
I don't remember that at all. No.
There was different age groups of Brain Box.
Hang on a minute. What? Chris Miller, you've been on already, haven't you?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, what are you doing back?
I've got the 7th largest city in the world.
But you can't answer that. You've been on already. This is the second rule of rolling quizzes. You can't come back on.
All right. Sorry, I'm young. I don't know these things.
You don't know these things. Well, you're learning the hard way. Amelia, I've just given you an extra 3 minutes there. You must have come up with a question now.
Okay, my friend has come up with me for one to ask.
Okay.
What is the best castle in Dublin?
Well, I don't know if we can technically...
No, that's not a proper question.
That's not proper. It's subjective.
You can have which is the largest castle.
We're dealing with facts here, Amelia.
It is a fact.
Well, it's not a fact.
It is.
No, it's not
It's
a fact.
opinion.
Okay, well, a castle that doesn't have anti-clockwise staircases. No, clockwise. Was it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
For goodness sakes. I'm not going to let you ask a question like that.
Damn, that's so unfair.
Amelia, right, do you want 4 minutes and 12 seconds?
I'm probably going to fail at asking a question then, though, as well.
Well, how can... You're 15.
Yeah.
There must be a question that you can think of about, I don't know, fish or the moon or history.
Like, is the moon made of cheese? That's a question.
That's not a question. Robbie, come on, you're not helping the situation here. Or history or geography. There must be a question.
Not really.
There must be one question.
No.
OK, we're in trouble. We've only got one question in the rolling quiz now. If someone wants to call in and claim Amelia's question, now is the time to do it. 0330 123 1215. OK, it's 25 to 1 all of a sudden.
Where's it gone?
A few minutes ago it was 11 o'clock and we were sitting here thinking we have literally nothing for the show. And now we've given you, well, quite an empty show, if I'm honest. You don't really analyse it, there's very little content, but we've given it to you.
This is why Rolling Quiz is radio gold.
The rolling quiz. We'll be doing it all week. Don't forget, I'm going to keep mentioning this iPhone app because... if I don't, I will get it right rollicking. The iPhone app is available. You can get it for iPhone, iTouch, the iPad. I don't know what those things are called, but you can get it for them, and it should work well. Even if you haven't got any of those things, go to iTunes and download it from the store, please. It all counts. And leave nice comments and 5-star reviews. Apparently, the review section of the App Store has gone crazy.
Yeah, I saw it earlier. It's quite insane.
It was kind of like rude, lots of nice 5-star reviews, which is great. Thank you. But lots of rude stuff. I don't know if that's allowed or not.
Well,
but apparently there's some filthy, filthy stuff up there. You lot are very naughty. Thank you for doing it. I appreciate it a lot. So, go and write what you want. But
can I just remind everyone the podcast won't be up until the evening tomorrow?
It will be up in the evening. So you have to tomorrow. What are you going to do? You'll just have to have a conversation with your loved one. Oh, look, the merchant's been on for 40 minutes. Let's hope he's fallen asleep or got bored and gone away. Merchant?
Good evening, stranger.
Nope, he's still there. That's a shame. Never mind.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a guess to the rolling quiz questions.
OK, well, so far the only question we have is what is the 7th largest city in the world? Now, we have lots of different answers to this, so I don't... What is your answer?
My guess is Rome in Italy.
It's not Rome.
I thought it would be, but never mind about
That's
that.
not what you've got, is it, Robbie?
No, that's not what I've got.
It's not what everyone else is saying on the internet. So those two things, I'm afraid, Merchant, mean we're going to say no. But bear in mind, we don't really know the answer. We're going by what it says on Wikipedia.
Rome isn't even in the top 20.
No, it's tiny Rome.
Oh, I thought it would have been, actually.
Why?
Because of the... I'll forget, it doesn't matter. It's just probably wrong anyway.
Well, it is wrong. It's probably wrong. It's definitely wrong.
Fair enough. I had a question, actually, to contribute.
Well, you can't ask it.
Oh, fair enough.
Thanks for calling. Simple as that. Let's go to Isaac in Rochford.
Hello.
Hello, Isaac.
Well, I don't really know cities that well, but I'm going to go with New York, because that seems like it's a big city.
Yeah, that's too big, though.
New York's way too big.
Number 4.
There's too many people there.
Well, that sucks.
It does suck, Isaac. It does indeed suck. But thank you for that. Good call.
There's a million more people in New York than there are in the city that we're talking about.
Aidan!
Hey.
Hey, man.
You alright?
Yeah,
It's not Shanghai, is it?
No, it's number 10.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't even think it'd be anywhere close, to be honest. It's just a complete guess.
It was listen, that's all we're doing here. But because Amelia completely muffed up and didn't set us a question, This is the only question we've got, which really screws everything up.
Why can't you cheat and set a new question? Then?
Well, Robbie, I look to you as the producer. I don't really know here. We're in very, very murky water now.
Well, it is a rolling quiz.
We've only got one question, the answer to which is we're getting off Wikipedia, which is, let's be honest, is made up by people. In fact, someone could go on there now and change it. Someone could change it while you're looking at it, Robbie.
Well, they could, but I'm not going to refresh the page, so it's what it was when I checked.
You'd have to do the thing like the alcoholics do in old Laurel and Hardy films, where you rub your eyes, you look at the bottle of booze, look at the scene in front of you, and go, whoa.
Should we give a clue?
No, don't give a clue.
Give us a clue.
What clue would you give if you were going to give a clue?
I could say what continent it's in.
Say the continent.
South America.
There we go.
Oh, okay. It's not Rio de Janeiro.
No.
The Rio de Janeiro is huge, isn't it? I'd have thought that'd be in the top 3.
No, it's not. It's not in the top 20.
Shut up.
It's not.
Well, that's nonsense.
No, biggest by population, not by size.
But Rio's got loads of people in it. They're probably not including the slum kids, are they?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Aidan, thank you for that.
All right, cheers, mate.
There we go. It's disappointment all around, and what should have been a fun quiz has turned a little bit nasty, a little bit dark.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
What fun we're having here this evening. I was worried that this wouldn't work. I think it's been a raging success.
Yes.
And what's interesting, Robbie,
is
that we've had young people calling in. We've not had any old people calling in pretending
Not
to be
at
young.
all.
And I thought that was how it was going to go, that the regular callers would call up and go, hello, my name's Jerry and I'm 12.
Can I just say someone's changed Wikipedia?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What,
it's now this...
they altered it, have they?
to the 6th now.
I told you it would happen. I told you this is the beauty of it. And also, we're getting so many different answers on the email and on Facebook. People are adamant that they've got the right answer. So I reckon if you just phone up and say a city, we'll probably give it to you. It's that simple. Taylor, good evening, Taylor. Taylor! We'll come back to Taylor when he switched his radio off. Switch your radio off, Taylor. Let's go to Shaggy. Good evening, Shaggy.
Yeah, what's up, Ian, innit?
How old are you, Shaggy?
16, innit?
What year were you born?
93.
Okay, I'm dubious, Shaggy, but go on.
Yeah. So what's the question, innit?
What's the 7th largest city in the world?
Sydney.
Sorry, Sydney?
Yeah.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Yeah, I've got a question, innit?
Well, you can't ask the question until you get a question right.
What question?
Yeah, but you can't ask a question until you get the question right. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loud.
Your phone is... Shaggy, your phone is breaking up. You've been on the line for 50 minutes, and your phone is breaking up.
Anyway.
No, don't anyway me. We can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Shaggy, I can't hear what you're saying, dude. You've got to get a decent phone. Right, let's see if Taylor's back. Hello, Taylor. No, we'll come back to Taylor when he switches his radio off. What was the name of this next caller?
Hello?
Andreas.
Andreas?
Hello, I am 17 and a half and in the middle of mechanical engineering diploma after staying on at school for 2 years. But my question is, and my answer to the other question, is... Hello?
Yeah, what year were you born?
As I say, I'm 17 and a half and I was born in 1991 or thereabouts. But my question was who invented the toilet, and I think if I remember rightly, it's quite a rude name.
Right, but you've got to get a question right before you can ask the question.
Oh, the last question was Sydney, I believe.
It might as well be.
It's not there.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It's a running clip.
But what have you got on Wikipedia then?
Sao Paulo.
Sorry?
Because I'm getting people saying Karachi.
Yeah, but that's what Google said, but Wikipedia
Yeah,
says...
but Ian...
Yes, Andreas?
But without getting my Geography Ordnance Survey map, I don't think I'll be able to locate the right country, because I haven't got the worldwide one with me.
What year were you born again, Andreas?
Well, as I say, I was 17 and a half, and I don't believe, I can't quite remember, but I think it was about 1993.
Okay. Well, listen, what I need to do here, Andreas...
Oh, well, plus I like diversity instead of JLS.
Andreas, Andreas, I've got to be honest, I'm not 100% sure you're actually 18 or under, so I'm going to call in the big guns.
Who's the big gun?
Barry from Watford.
Well, he's quite a young man. I think I could have a quick chat with him.
Well, no, because there's the only person who can tell the age of a young person is a really, really old person.
Okay, I don't mind, but I'm a bit shy.
Okay, you can't say that.
Oh, sorry, I won't say that then.
You can't say that.
That
was dumped. Don't worry.
Barry.
That was dumped.
Barry, can I talk to him?
Could you shut up for a minute, Andreas? Let Barry do some talking now. Barry's had a tough night.
Hello there. I will be using, it's a technique that was passed down from generation to generation.
Barry?
Yeah, still talking.
Sorry, go on, carry on, yeah.
Yeah, I will...
Oh, go on, Barry.
Yeah, I will be using a technique to tell people's voices. The timbre of someone's voice will basically tell me how old they are, or in your case, Andre, how many drinks you've had tonight.
Oh, Barry, that's a bit facetious.
You're 21 today.
Oh,
21 today, plus two doubles,
I'm a lot younger than that,
a bottle of spirits.
And I've had one shandy, actually.
Yes.
Don't
well,
either of you.
I failed maths. Barry?
Yes, Andreas.
I love the way, Barry, that's his idea of what a young person's name would be. Andreas. That's the best young person's name he could come up with. He's still talking.
You wasn't on the A13 in the snow.
Yes.
Was you when I went up to the street? You wasn't waiting on the A13 in the pouring snow.
Andreas!
In the pouring snow, no.
In the Scooby, which I had at
Andreas,
that time.
Andreas, I'm going to have to let you go because I don't think you're 18 or under, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid I am.
But, Barry, you're the big guns here. What do you think?
Absolutely not. He must be 57 if he's a day.
My voice is only just broken.
It's only just broken. But go to bed and hopefully it'll heal.
So, Barry, you've just done a gig for Absolute Radio, haven't you?
Oh, Ian.
How did it go? Was it a good one?
It was awful. If any of the management of Absolute Radio are listening, don't have a stand-up gig in the middle of a disco. Honestly, I was very grateful. I glad-handed everyone. I won't say some of the names of the people in charge.
No.
But, I got in there. I got changed in the toilet. I did a gig. And I'm up in Scotland, and some of the Scottish people...
Yes.
They didn't take all that kindly.
No.
I suspect some of them weren't listeners to your show and didn't have a clue who I was,
Yes.
I do some very funny jokes as a rule.
Give us one.
Oh, God, now you're asking.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 2 elephants and a snake fall out of a tree. Boom. And I opened with that.
Well, anyway, good news, Barry. We're the internet sensation because of the iPhone app.
Quite right. Will I be getting any money?
No.
From
no money
that
from that.
Giving my time.
I have made you an internet sensation.
Yes,
I've not seen a Steve Wright
to record
coming
some
out.
Funny slogans and catchphrases. Yes. And then I've done a gig for Absolute for no money, no response.
You'll have to speak to Mr. Grace about that.
I will be speaking to Mr. Grace.
Please do.
Please don't ask me to do any of my funny jokes in the middle of a disco.
Thank you for calling, Barry.
Goodbye, everyone. No. Bye.
Let's see if Taylor's listening now. Taylor!
Has he fallen asleep?
Taylor!
Hello.
Where the hell have you been?
Eating food.
Oh, Taylor's suddenly become my new favourite caller. How old are you, Taylor?
I'm going to be 19 in 3 days' time.
Oh, you just... Oh! Oh, no, I was going to say, if he was 19 tomorrow, this is what we should have done. He could have called in tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do tomorrow. We want to find someone tomorrow who's 29, but is going to be 30 on Wednesday. That is exactly what
How are we
going to
know, though?
We'll just have to
When
take...
you
found me.
We take their word. What? Sorry, Taylor, what?
But for now, you found me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so is that not good enough?
Not really.
Hmm?
Yeah. And what are you doing to celebrate your birthday, Taylor? Getting stoned or something?
Ooh. Do you know me?
I'm getting high on this phone call, so yeah, I'm picking up the vibe, man.
There's hopefully some cola and stuff involved.
Okay, lovely. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you very much for calling, Taylor. So that was Taylor. Let's read a couple of these calls straight to air. We've got a couple of minutes.
Why
Mark
not?
Crosley at 1. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi, it's Chris here. How you going?
I'm fine. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, I'm sorry. Even straight to air. Has to be 18 or under. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air. How old are you?
I am 15.
Okay, what can I do for you?
Well, I've got a question, and it is, why has Ian's career failed?
In what way failed? Oh, he's gone. Oh, I'll take his phone number down. In what way failed?
No idea.
In what way failed? I'm getting paid thousands of pounds to sit in a studio and do a rolling quiz. That, to me, says success.
On one of the biggest radio stations in the country.
That says success to me. Oh, listen, I'd hate it when people put the phone down when they think they're being clever and smart and stuff. If you'd have had the balls to have a proper conversation, that would have been a lot of fun. Never mind at all. Right, Robbie, good work tonight. I've got you tomorrow, have I?
Oh, yes.
Are you in Wednesday?
No, Eloise is back.
Eloise is back on Wednesday, which is all very, very exciting. Don't forget, kids, go and download the iPhone app. I'm going to keep going on about it and boring you hideously with it. If you've not been on the Facebook page before, go to facebook.com /Iain Lee Show. Oh, hang on. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, no. Come on, kids.
Just remind everyone about the podcast.
Oh, yeah, the podcast, it got a mash-up, so it will be available, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, tomorrow evening.
Yes.
Is what we're saying.
Hopefully, yeah.
That's the latest, hopefully. But we don't know for sure because the router...
There's routing issues with the audio sources.
Routing issues. So instead of waiting... instead of downloading the podcast, go and download the iTunes app, the iPhone app. That's what you need to do. And even if you don't use it, go into the Apple Store tomorrow and download it on all of the display phones they've got.
Oh, yes.
That would be great if you could do that. So, yeah, this is it. Someone's mission tomorrow. I want you to photograph yourself going into the Apple Store and downloading the iPhone app onto every Apple Touch and iPad that they've got there, please. That would be lovely. Mark Crosley's up next. I should be back tomorrow at 11. It's 19 to 29-year-olds tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Ta-ta.